on Saturday night, I was out at a party with some friends and I got a call from my mum saying there's been a bit of an incident. And I said, what's happened?
What time was this?
It was like 5 o'clock on Saturday, I think.
Right.
And my mum said my stepbrother, Lockie, and his beautiful partner, Hayley, and their little boy, Ned, had been involved in a house fire. Jesus. So everyone's worst nightmare. They've got a beautiful 18-month-old Ned. They were at home at the time. They heard some unusual noises. Lockie thought maybe something was burning in the kitchen, and then he stuck his head around and saw the garage engulfed in flames, like bright red, roaring flames.
Now, isn't that terrifying that the fire had already got to that extreme and they weren't aware of it?
So quickly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's so scary. Like, you hear about this stuff, you see it on the news. You never think someone you know or love is going to be in a situation like that.
So obviously garage is at the front of the house. There, right? Yeah.
Yep. So he realised straight away. He was like, get out of the house now. They ran out of the house. And it didn't take long for the majority of the house to be on fire, which is so scary. And it is just such a poignant reminder to make sure you have working smoke alarms, to make sure you check things in your home. I think we can all, I've got smoke alarms. I couldn't tell you the last time I checked them.
They're lucky. They're lucky it was like fire
in the afternoon, not overnight.
Because that's like, when you hear people have passed away in fires, a lot of the time it's
overnight.
They're asleep and it's the smoke.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's the fire, it's the actual smoke.
Yeah. And this is something that could happen to anybody.
Plus an 18-month-old. It is just
dogs in the house.
Terrifying.
So everyone got out.
Everyone's
and everyone
safe. Everyone's
is
okay.
Safe. The dogs got out. I couldn't believe that this could happen to someone that I love and care about. It's so scary.
Everything's destroyed.
Basically, I mean, it's still in the process. This is all very new.
They know the cause of the fire yet?
I think it's an electrical situation. They're still exactly trying to work it out.
We just bought an old place, and like I was saying to Lou the other day, going, I just feel like I want a Sparky to come around and check everything.
Yeah, check the switchboards.
You just don't know.
So it was an electrical fire, which is complicated, I think, because the fire brigade, who are amazing, but they can't actually go and fight an electrical fire until the power's been shut off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you just have to watch it. You want go in there and stop it, but I think there are complications with putting out a fire when it's an electrical fire. It's too dangerous.
I went and did.
But the fire brigade were amazing,
and they are. That's what I was about to say.
The firefighters are so brave.
I got to go out to the training facility. This is a few years back, and spend a day with the fireys, and they set up like this will always stick with me. They set up a kid's bedroom, fully furnished, in like a shipping container.
Wow!
Right, so bed, linen, stuffed toys, everything you'd expect in a kid's room. And he said, "We're going to light a tiny little fire in the corner of the room."
I've got goosebumps.
And he said, "And I just want to show you how quick it went up." And I kid you not, Loz, within 45 seconds, under a minute. We were sitting there in the fire gear ready to go in and fight the fire. But within 60 seconds, that whole room was engulfed. And it pointed out to me that if you're in a house and sometimes you just don't have a chance.
No. Yeah. So I think she was I think Hayley was cooking in the kitchen and something short circuited and then the lights went off in the kitchen and she was like, that's unusual.
Yeah.
And then Lockie smelt something and was like, what is that? And it was it all happened very, very quickly. But it's just.
Photos, family possessions.
I think they've got a lot of their family photos out of the house, I believe. Yeah, right. Because also then it just goes up and it goes into the attic, if you've got an attic or anything at the top, and then it spreads. And then even the things that, like the damage from a fire, the smoke, the soot.
Oh, yeah, or the water. Because people go,
hugely
as long as everyone's okay, everything's replaceable. That's easier said than done. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about everything you've got in your house. Everything has memories. And,
of course. Of course. They've lost, they've lost so many things. So it's been tough for them and for their mum, but they're displaced currently.
Now, Melbourne, this is where the story takes a turn. Because, my God, this is a roller coaster.
Because this week,
Lauren,
I said, why don't you guys come and live with me? Which you would do to anyone in this situation.
It's like saying to someone, you go in the airport, let me know if you need a lift. Do you ever?
No, but you don't mean that. I meant it. I was like, come and stay with us. We've got spare rooms. We'd love to spend some time with Ned.
And Lauren, what did that family with an 18-month-old say to you when you said, why don't you move in with me?
I don't know. I think they were pretty reluctant to move in with me, to be honest.
But what happened last night?
They've moved on in, guys. I've got a live-in baby at my house. And my stepbrother and my sister-in-law, who are absolute legends. And I'm like, well, it's like the big brother house, but I'm the big stepsister. I'm like, welcome to the big stepsister house,
Now, I
guys.
want to point out,
we are going to have fun.
you and your partner, Paul,
Don't have kids.
and do not have a kid-friendly house.
I actually texted them last night because they were coming over and I said, tonight we're having takeaway, Japanese or Thai, let me know. And then I said, what on earth do children eat?
With your permission, only because I know it will put every parent in Melbourne in a great mood today, can I read out the text you were sending me last night after the 18-month-old moved in?
Because I'm stressed.
Lou and I, my wife and I last night, we turned off the telly and just watched my mobile light up with messages from you.
Well,
and
because
we're
I
like,
don't know what to, I'm like, what do I do now?
This is our new reality TV show. I was messaging Lauren going, need another update. What's just happened now?
Yeah.
Wait till you hear what she gave the child
I didn't.
as a toy.
Oh, yeah, I did.
We'll go there next. You are on the air with Jace, and new mum Lauren is joining us as well.
Boom, boom, baby on board. How I'm adored. That's
If you are just joining us,
I'm not having a
Lauren
baby.
had a baby overnight. It is 18 months old. God, I hope it was a cesarean.
My brother-in-law and sister, my stepbrother and sister-in-law.
She's flustered.
I'm tired
Lack
because I've
of
got
sleep.
a baby in the house, and their beautiful baby Ned have moved in for for a week or so, potentially 2, potentially a year. We're not sure yet, but they are at my house, and I'm learning about how to live. But he's not a baby; like he walks and he runs, but you can't have a conversation with him yet.
I'm going to get to that.
This is where I got confused.
So I want to go through some
I said,
of the...
"What do you want for dinner?" And he was like,
Don't ask them.
no,
You just give it to them.
right."
Never ask them. Because what if he says, lobster? What are you going to do?
I
You're going
don't
to poach a
think he can
lobster?
say lobster.
You never know.
He can't say Lauren yet. I don't think.
Oysters. So you sent me a text message, and by all means, if you want to get involved, if there's something Lauren hasn't thought of, 13 24
I haven't
10.
thought of anything.
You sent me a photo of your open pantry yesterday,
Yeah, before they arrive.
and I was like, okay, that all needs to be arranged. The bottom shelf is all glass bottles of booze.
Champagne bottles, but surely he's not picking them up.
Side note, looks like you live at Dan Murphy's.
I know.
Then the middle shelf is cans, and just above that is glass vases and plates. He will be able to reach those, so that needs to be rearranged.
Yeah, so the one thing you missed, and I missed in that photo because I was like, okay, I think I've moved plenty of things. And then my sister-in-law said, Loz, do you want to just come and take a moment to look at what's on the second shelf in the glass jar?
Oh, they are giant knives. Yep, that is. They are huge, and he can definitely reach those.
Yep. Yeah, so they went.
I then received a text message because it got to 6:30, and I sent you a message saying, "Hey, what's the update? Have they arrived?" You sent me an adorable photo of the 18-month-old with your dog, and the message says, "They have arrived. He is walking around the house holding a can of margarita mix in one hand and patting the dog with the other."
What could possibly go wrong? The margarita mix, it's that good one. It's pink. He liked the colour, so that was his little maraca for the night.
I said, "Do you need anything dropped off? Any toys, etc.?" Can you please read out the reply that you sent to me regarding a toy?
The closest thing to a toy I could give him was a cocktail shaker, and he loves it. Well, it ticked the boxes. It's shiny. It's got the little shaker thing in, so it makes noise. It's metal. It's a bit of a weapon.
Also, in breaking news to me, you texted me last night at 9:30 to tell me, I can confirm, 18 months, you can have conversations, which is disappointing. He knows where his eyes are. He showed me 62,000 times. He also knows where mine are because he poked me in them 6 times.
Yeah. It was he knows this is he doesn't know how to say it. I have to say, where's your nose? And he goes, nose. And then he hits mine. Where's your eyes? He goes, eyes. And then he touches mine. And Lockie, my stepbrother, warned me. He said, this is a very dangerous game. Don't start playing it.
After you pointed out the second thing, nose, then eyes, and he's hit you in the nose and he's hit you in the eyes, did you think maybe we should not continue with this game?
No, because then he knows where his tongue is. The big mistake I made was saying we have a gas fire and I had it on in the afternoon before they arrived, so the house was cozy.
Oh, no, then the grill will be hot.
Can't
hot.
touch it.
No,
so
no joke.
I tried to say, come here, Ned. Now, don't touch this.
Oh, come here, Ned. Let me take you over to the extremely hot iron bar.
So I said, don't touch this because it's hot. And he went, hot. And I was like, yeah. And then I touched it and went,
Why would-
ouch, to show that it would hurt. And he thought it was so funny that I'd hurt myself. So he was like, I want to ouch. And I was like, no, don't touch it. It's ouch. And he was like, ouch.
Yeah, but you're doing that fun voice. If you go, ouch.
Oh, what do you do? Do you growl?
Ah!
Oh, so I touched it and said, don't touch this. It's ouch. Don't touch it. Like that? No? Okay.
I'll book your motel.
So, look, it's going to be fun.
Couple of things.
It's going to be great fun.
You got a high chair?
No, but I've got bar stools and he sat quite well on that at the
do
counter.
not put the child on the bar
It's got
stool.
a back on it. He can't,
No.
he's cool. He can sit up. He's 18 months.
Is your couch white?
Yeah. R.I.P. my white couch. He had that painting book thing that they have, and I was like, and I'd say to them, guys, well, you live here. Our house is your house. Make yourselves at home. Houses are for living in. I don't want you to be stressed if, Ned touches things, except just tell me if I need to move things. And then he was
You need to
sitting
move
on the white
everything.
couch, with a little painting book, and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
uh-oh.
No.
And I was
You
like,
should-
no, it's fine. My house is your house.
You should have put sheets over it like our parents used to back in the day, so they could couches.
Oh,
they
the
could do
plastic thing.
with-
He's so cute, though.
What's the bin situation for dirty nappies? Do they go in the kitchen bin?
Does he still wear nappies?
He's 18 months. Yeah.
They don't go to the toilet yet?
No.
Oh.
He's
I mean-
probably learning to go to the toilet.
Oh. I haven't thought about that. That's their problem. No.
Yeah, I know, but what's do you want him in the kitchen
Outside
bin?
bin.
Outside bin.
I mean, the dog poo goes in the outside bin, so he's probably should too.
Yeah.
Why don't they make nappies you can flush? That would be a great invention.
Don't get him to flush the nappy.
Don't flush the nappies. Okay. I won't flush the nappies either.
What about the TV situation? Because I know you love Tipping Point.
I love Tipping Point.
That's
I
about
think
to-
he'd like Tipping Point.
No, he'll
It's
like Paw
shiny and it
Patrol.
goes ding, ding, ding.
No, he'll want Paw Patrol.
Oh.
So that's going to be an
That's
issue.
okay. That's fine. Paw Patrol in the living room. Woo! Paw Patrol party. Let's go. Saturday morning. Let's go, kids.
Oh, I can't wait for the weekend when he gets to wake you up. You going to put him to bed?
If I have to.
What time did he go to bed last night?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
I didn't have anything to do with it. I was like, this. I've heard you talk about Black Hawk Down Hour.
Yeah, it's what I refer to it.
I
as.
went and hid in my room. I was like, go do some work.
Oh, that's very responsible of you.
Anyway, Paw Patrol party at my house on the weekend, guys. I went to buy him some gifts. I was
What do you
like, I'm
mean?
going to go to Big W and buy some presents. I was so
No,
overwhelmed.
remember, you're not the cool auntie anymore.
Yeah, I am.
No. You're
as long as
now-
it doesn't make noise, have any colour, and it can't possibly leave a mark, it can come to my house.
What was that? Sorry, can you repeat all those?
As long as it has no noise, no colour, because our house is quite aesthetically pleasing. It's like white and grey and like neutral colours. And kids' toys are not.
Well, am I going to drop some presents off to
No.
him today?
No.
Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.